A bizarre 911 call in Clayton County where police say a man called them after a prostitute took his money. Now they both face charges.
I gave girl $40 and then, you know what I'm saying, I came back, she got a boyfriend, you know what I'm saying, she don't know me no more. They took my $40.
What was she supposed to do for the $40?
She said she could do everything with me, but she didn't do it.
That was Jonathan Reynolds. Police say Reynolds gave the woman money to perform a sex act. Instead, she reportedly took the money and ran. Later, investigators found her at a motel with another man who had outstanding warrants on Old Dixie Road. Renee Williams is charged with prostitution. Jonathan Reynolds charged with pandering.
How are you going to call the police on an illegal act that you're a part of? You know, I understand he was hurt about his $40. It might have took him all day to get them $40. You know what I mean? And yes, old girl might have promised him to do something strange for a little piece of change. I understand that. But you are involved in an illegal exchange for service and money, which is the oldest profession in the world. Prostitution. Everybody knows that it's the oldest profession. But you gave her $40 and she told you to come around the building. And we're going to watch this video again. Come around the building, and then when you get around there, she act like she don't know you. So you're hurt and distraught, and you call the police, and then you admitted to the police on body cam that she said she was going to do everything with you for those $40. Now, I don't know what my man make. He might have had to work all day for his $40, and I understand that. You know what I mean? But you can't call the police in this situation here, unfortunately. So he ended up going to jail for pandering. She ended up going to jail for prostitution. And it's going to cost them more than $40 to get out of jail. And probably court fees and all kind of legal fees and everything. And they probably ain't gonna pay them. So they might have warrants at the end of the day and end up going back to jail, which started out over $40. Now, I understand you could tell he probably ain't the ladies' man. I understand. So he probably have to pay for services and goods, allegedly. But you got to be smart enough not to call the police. That's just like I seen this one video a few years back where this white lady, she was a white woman, and she went to buy some illegal drugs. They gave her some fake drugs. So she went home and realized the drugs were fake, or got to a car, whatever she did. And then she went back to them and they was like, they didn't want to give her money back. So she called the police on them and she ended up going to jail in that particular case. When dumb criminals go to jail for doing stupid stuff. You know, I understand you feel betrayed, but you have to charge that to the game. Unfortunately, that's the rules of the streets. Hey, you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. In this particular case with my man, I guess it had been a minute. That thing had built up on him, and he needed his he fixed. You know what I mean? The girl probably can't highly recommend it. But for $40, you got to let that one go, brother. You got to let that one go. So let's watch it one more time, man, and I'll probably close it out because I ain't much to add about this. Because how can you be that dumb? How can you be that Yeah, that dumb to call the police over $40. You know what I mean? You might as well just handle your business yourself. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to I'm not trying to put that type of negative energy out here, but I'm just saying, bro, you can't call the police in that particular case. You going to jail. So let's watch it one more time.
A bizarre 911 call in Clayton County where police say a man called them after a prostitute took his money. Now they both face charges.
I gave girl $40, and then, you know what I'm saying, I came back, she got a boyfriend, you know what I'm saying, she don't know me no more. They took her $40.
You could tell my man was hurt. You could tell he was hurt. He was like, I gave him my $40. And then when I came around the building, she acted like she ain't know me no more and took my little $40. You could tell he was hurt, bro, with them 40. But like I say, my man might be making minimum wage. I don't know. I don't know. So, and it might have took him 8 hours to get that damn $40. Who knows?
What was she supposed to do for the $40?
She said she could do everything with me, but she didn't do it.
And then he tells the police on camera. She said she gonna do everything with me, but then she didn't do it. Come on, bro. Come on, you got it. But according to his mugshot, he ain't the most handsomest guy. You know what I mean? That's a face only a mother can love right there.
That was Jonathan Reynolds. Police say Reynolds gave the woman money to perform a sex act. Instead, she reportedly took the money and ran. Later, investigators found her at a motel with another man who had outstanding warrants on Old Dixie Road. Renee Williams is charged with prostitution. Jonathan Reynolds charged with pandering.
And then they found her laid up in another hotel with what looked like a drug addict demon. Oh my goodness. I just can't believe people are still doing stupid stuff like that. I just can't, if you out here in these streets, you have to charge that to the game. You can't call no popo. Not at that, you going to jail. You going to jail. But he does have a face only a mother can love. We have to admit that. You know what I mean? So, I'm not gonna hold y'all, man. But with that said, man, I'm Avery Yasharel, man. The link of this video will be in the description box. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. We greatly appreciate it, man, with all y'all doing. Y'all really helping the channel. And with that said, man, until next time, peace and shalom, everybody.